¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Back in the day, it's episode 24. I go by Rockroll G. I'm joined here with my friends. We have Juan el Vaquero, the infamous Ink Julio, and the one and only GTA Tattoos. What's up, everybody?
It's motherfucking Friday, guys.
Look, Georgie's starting off with the Modelo. How you feeling, Georgie? You're on the Modelo
I'm already
vibes?
feeling saucy.
Dang, he was already playing the funk music. We behind the scenes, we had a little bit of the funk playing in the background, getting our weekend started. How's everybody doing? We haven't seen George in a while.
I'm already on a motherfucking sick one, homie.
Let's start off with this. Friday the 13th. How was your guys' Friday the 13th?
It was tight, bro.
Yeah, it was good.
Tight.
Bro, I was banging them left and right.
Whoa. We
like-
don't do that to clients. Tattoos. Tattoos.
Nah, it was chill.
Yeah, it was cool. A lot of
Well,
people,
let me ask you guys, how not like it's a competition and all, but
But it is.
but kind of.
How many we do? I did
how many did you guys do?
like 15.
Yeah, I don't even
Like
I don't even know.
Yeah, like 14, 15. One of
Yeah.
those.
So,
I mean, there was a lot of names on that list.
There was, bro. I
Yeah.
feel like I went
What
through a
about you,
lot, and
Julio?
I feel like everyone
Like,
else
7.
Mm-hmm.
already. Oh.
7?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Might have been around 9.
Yeah.
But for the people that don't know, Friday
did
the
12.
13th. Oh, there we go. 12.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th is basically a tattoo holiday. So they usually, traditionally, it started off as $13 tattoos. Friday the 13th, $13 tattoos. Most tattoo shops do participate, although I've noticed a lot of shops, they're not doing it anymore. Or if they
Really?
are, they're doing much larger. Now, we had some small ones. What we did was basically anything as low as 60, as high as what, 140? That's what we had.
Yeah.
So we had a range of sizes, and then, that makes it fun. The purpose of these things is what happens is, sometimes we get too many people. A lot of people leave unhappy. So we like to have a range a little bit bigger. That way our intake is much less, but it's a lot more fun, right? I feel like when it's too many people, it's not as fun. It's not as fun, but no, it was a good event. Shout out to Angel. He stopped by too. We had a lot of friends that were popping by. I had Marcus and Stephanie. They came down and got some Friday the 13th. Jen too. She stopped by, right?
She pulled up a couple of friends too. Yeah, it was cool.
I like how you grow your mustache.
Oh, I know. How long has it been? Like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks without shaving.
It grows more than your top of your hair. You know?
I know, right?
Like it.
I thought I had a big brocha, and then Juan pulled up.
I'm actually gonna grow mine for my Halloween costume, so I'm gonna start growing out my mustache. Well,
Sick.
I mean, I got a week.
You're
week and
just
a
gonna
half.
get extensions.
Whoa.
Low
Is
key.
there a thing such as that?
This is
Like
real, by the
mustache
way.
extensions
I-
for those fools that just can't grow.
They actually make a beard lace,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lace beard that you could put on for real. You actually can.
For those fools that don't have a mustache.
Yeah.
This is real, bro. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm on the Theo vibes, that's fine.
There you go.
But yeah,
I like
bro,
that.
fucking Friday the 13th, man, we had like people waiting for like 3-4 hours, dude.
That's tough.
3-4 hours. And then some of them just like ended up just walking out.
Well, we didn't have too many walkout though.
No,
we didn't have
definitely
we
not.
actually went
well
through
because we
the whole
cut
list.
we cut the list.
Right.
early.
You have to.
The
Right.
cutoff time was around like 6 because we just had too many people.
Yeah,
But-
because even though we're cutting off the list at 6:00, we still have tons of people that we have to get through. And I've learned, which it's happened in the past. There was times where we didn't cut off the list till 9, 10 o'clock, sometimes even
Facts.
later. So then you're almost tattooing all night, and yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. I mean, although some people do. I remember there was a tattoo shop, Illuminati, back in the day. They used to do 24 hours.
Damn.
So I couldn't do that, man. It's all good.
I mean, it was cool because then we had that rush hour
Mm-hmm.
where there was like 20 people all at once coming in. And then I'm like, fuck it. We just,
I feel
Gotta
like we
bang
did pretty
'em out.
good for like
Yeah.
6 of us.
bro,
tattooing.
and we didn't even advertise it.
Yeah, bro.
Like we
You're right.
posted it on our stories the night before.
Definitely. Yeah, no, and that's the other part of it too. I didn't want to over promote it either. I didn't even post it on any of my stuff, not on any of my Facebook, my IG. I didn't want to over promote it, but I think that was enough. A lot of people usually expect Friday the 13th. There's a lot of people. There's people out there that you can find them and they have a whole sleeve of Friday the
Just Friday
13th
the 13th.
tattoos. There's
Facts.
people that like, traditionally they'll get tattooed
they-
only on
How
Friday
many
the
times they
13th.
tattooed 13 on themselves?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I have a Friday 13 on me with the 13
wait,
on it.
do you have this? Is that the story that you got covered up with? Oh, we already
No,
talked about the 14.
That was the 14.
All right, you had the 14 covered.
No, but I tattooed it on myself. It was one of the flash sheets. It was like a little coffin and it has like 13 in it. That was like
It's
one of like the
I think
first
it's a little
tattoos I
extra.
did on myself.
Dang, it's crazy though, because when you get a 13 and you're Mexican, it's like you're a Southsider. Spencer.
Hey, whoa, Spencer.
Spencer.
What does
Mine
the 14 mean?
Mine has a cross on it though.
14 is norte. It's north side, north California.
Daniel, and then like 14 is like sureño, right? No.
13, Southside 13.
Well, what's 14?
14 is red. It's up north.
No, 14.
Norteños.
14.
And I'm Julio.
14 is Southside.
Yeah.
No, bro, 13.
But what is 14?
14 is north side.
Okay, that's what's.
Yeah, north side, south side. Yeah,
So
no,
I had both at one point. I had both.
you're double dipping, bro. You're double dipping. I don't know if you guys seen, but the homies, you guys remember the homies figures? So the creator David Gonzalez, he's actually coming out with a cartoon. I'm super excited on that. You know, I feel like that's like childhood right there. I feel like, right? I still have my collection of homies from when I was a kid. I remember you'd be able to go to the swap meet and you could pick your own for like 50 cents each. But
now it's, I think it's like $8 for 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Because I just went to Pomona this Sunday.
Yeah, you can still find them.
I saw like a big box of them, and it says a little sign right there, you know, 3 for $8 or 3 for 10 or what it was.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, that's fucking expensive.
Yeah, no, yeah,
you know? And it's all like the generic ones. It's not like the really cool ones that you want or whatever. Like, well, for me and you to know, there's some really cool ones, and then there's just some like. I didn't know you. I didn't know you collect. I didn't know you collect homies.
Back then, I think that was like
but me and Herschel have a big collection.
I have a big collection.
He has a bigger collection than me, but I have
10.
a good stack of them that I can bring out.
I have the ice cream man.
There you go.
And then they busted out the little homie one, the little Mr. E.
Mijos. Oh, little Mr. E.
So they came out with new editions and stuff.
They have a tattoo artist one too. I want that one. I don't have that one.
That one seems
yeah,
good.
that one would be cool. Yeah, but it's funny because I meet even kids now and even you know, like my son's friends, and they even remember them. So it's part of like, you know, a lot of kids' childhood. No, that's badass. What do you guys have coming up for Halloween? I know there's a Halloween party coming up next week. Shout out to the friends over at Mi Familia Tattoo. Allie over there, she's throwing a party. So I think some of us are gonna hit it up. I know I'm gonna hit it up. She invited everybody.
I didn't get the invite.
Dang.
If I didn't get the invite, I didn't get invited.
I ain't even gone. See, with George, you gotta, you know, because even though
I didn't get a personal,
he ain't coming.
Please
rolling up in like a white stallion horse, and then some guy handed me an envelope and be like, "You're personally invited. I ain't going."
Dang. What do you guys dressing up as this year?
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I seen your costume.
I'm still debating,
but Spider-Man El Vaquero.
Well, I just recently, I went recently to a Halloween party, and I was dressed as Flynn Rider from Rapunzel. For my daughter.
Okay.
For my daughter. You know what I mean? I did it for my daughter. My daughter was dressed as Rapunzel. And then I was Flynn Rider.
Yeah.
But I think I might just change.
Okay, now I can see it.
I might just change
Really?
it. You know what I mean? I still got that Elvis costume though.
Oh yeah. Don't wear that Elvis costume, bro.
No.
Don't wear that Elvis costume.
No.
I'm almost wondering what your costume's gonna look like. Let me find out. You're gonna be like that Spider-Man that was dicking around at that party. You guys remember that story?
Yeah.
So you're gonna wear the mask with the mustache on top?
Just dress up as Borat.
I know, right?
There you go.
Borat.
Yeah, Borat.
Mexican Borat.
You dressing up? You dressing up?
Very nice.
You're gonna be Mexican?
You're gonna be that one fool like, hey, quítate la máscara, güey. Ya me la quité, güey. No, quítatela, güey.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm actually going to Shacktober. Juan, you went to that. How was that, man?
It was tight, bro.
What can we expect at Shacktober?
They have a couple mazes. They have one in the Queen Mary, like in the on the boat.
Does Shaq own it?
I think that was Shacktober. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he shows up. I don't know. It'd be cool if he did.
He's
bro.
probably around in costume. That'd be cool.
True.
Right? He's probably one of the
tallest motherfucker walking around.
True.
And be like,
this
hey,
guy's
I think
right.
that's
True.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that's Shaq right there.
And then there's a couple activities you can do there.
Is there vendors there? Can you buy like cool stuff
there?
there? Okay, see, that's what I want to go for.
It's literally like a pumpkin patch, I guess. But just like in his theme. It's pretty cool, bro.
Dang.
It's pretty cool. I liked it.
Dang, who knew Shaq would be festive like that? That's crazy. Yeah, because when
he does everything, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's got his hands in everything.
That fool goes to like raves and shit, and he's
well,
like
he was
DJing
on Saw movie.
That's
the parody movie of Saw. You're right.
Yeah.
That's
That
right.
fool has like a dealership.
Dang.
Does he?
Where
He had
like
chains of
sometimes
restaurants
manages.
too. I think he had Annie Ann's, the pretzel spot.
That's a big
At this point, like he don't even. You can just do whatever. He's like full on GTA character.
Like Snoop. You know?
You know, he's
Does
like,
it all.
what
He
am I?
already, beat,
He's
he already
like,
beat the game. He's just doing side missions.
yeah,
now.
he's like, what am I gonna be today?
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
It's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna like run a garbage truck and just fucking drive around and pick up
Yeah,
people's
true.
trash.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm gonna do
nice.
that. But George, you said you're going to a pumpkin patch too. Which one is it that you're going to, bro?
I'm going one today. Fuck, I don't even know what it's called. I've been to it once last year and it was pretty cool. But all I know is that it's like an hour and a half drive. My lady knows.
Yeah, probably on TikTok, right?
Yeah, I think we saw it on TikTok.
See,
and
that's the one
where
we went to. I don't know if you're going to the same one. We went to Frosty's and what is that, Chino?
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
The
Frosty's.
Haunted
Because
Harvest, I think.
yes, because they also have because it's all year round. They have the Halloween version but they also have the Christmas version. So they have the trees and stuff there too.
Well, I don't think that's the
Christmas
one
trees.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
But they have like you can buy really big ass pumpkins though. Like
yeah, they
I
have
mean, they're
everything there.
like
Yeah, they had
fucking
camels there,
big.
right? You
Yeah,
saw
they had
camels there. They have all sorts of animals for the kids. It's cool it's like super family friendly. The maze it's not scary. There's a lot of photo ops. You could take pictures there.
Yeah.
But
maybe it's the one that I'm going to.
I think it is the same
It does
one.
have a lot of areas.
okay.
It does have a petting zoo where you can actually go.
And it was free to get in too, right?
Has
You just
like
have to pay for the ticket. The one I went to was free. You had maybe.
But what about the rides? You got to pay for the
Oh well,
rides.
yeah,
obviously.
it's tickets. Yeah, you got to pay for the tickets. But to get in, actually, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like almost like $50.
I mean, I got $50 in tickets, and we did a few things.
Yeah, I did mainly the maze, the haunted maze.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See, I didn't do the haunted one.
That one's cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Was it
Now
scary?
I'm wondering if it's the one that I'm going to or not
Maybe
because there's
so.
no haunted maze. Right
Yeah.
there. They just
Maybe.
have like that corn maze.
You guys don't remember Children of the Corn, the film by Stephen King?
Mhm.
Oh, you guys do?
I
Well,
do.
let me ask you this. If you guys could name one film that scares you, maybe traumatized you, which is one horror film that traumatized you or that you consider to be scary?
Final Destination.
Damn.
Yeah.
As a kid,
That's
that
a-
scarred
Really?
me from going
Scarred
on
you?
roller coasters and like, I guess getting like that deja vu feeling or like
Ooh.
something that like is
Or
gonna happen.
getting behind a truck that's got a big load.
Yeah.
Pause.
See,
Oh,
that's exactly why I don't like going to
getting
roller
behind
coasters.
someone that's big load.
or going on planes. Planes especially.
Planes too. Wow. What about you, Julio? Which one scares you, man?
SpongeBob. Nah, I'm just kidding. Going under the sea. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I think like I don't know.
Dang.
I don't like. I think the same thing
Same.
I'm saying because you don't know
SMR.
what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's weird. Life.
Okay. Wow.
It sounds weird. It
No
sounds
SMR
weird.
shit? Okay. Nah, I would say it.
Yeah.
That was
that's a
like
good one.
that was like the first traumatizing movie
I
I've
never
ever
saw the
seen.
first
I
one.
saw
Tim
it.
Curry. You're missing out. Tim Curry.
I saw it when I was like probably like 8,
Yeah.
and then ever since then I'm like fuck clowns.
I'm gonna dress as a Halloween as a clown.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna sock the shit out of you.
I know, right? It's scary.
I'll suck the shit out of you. Now, like growing up, like now I don't see them as scary.
Yeah.
But back then, ooh, if you
I mean, I still think they
not
are, man.
in
still
the
think
sense
they
like
are.
I wasn't
That's-
scared in the sense that I run away. I'd be like scared like I'm gonna fucking hit you and then
Whoa.
run away. You know what I mean? Like bam, and then just fucking like I'm out.
Have you ever been so scared that they say that when you're so scared that you turn stiff that you can't even speak, you can't even
Oh
react?
fuck yeah!
You just
Like sleep paralysis.
Oh, that's the worst.
I have that.
That's
I've
the
had
worst.
that happen to me. Have you guys ever had that to you?
Yeah,
Like
I think.
sleep paralysis.
Sleep
Yeah, I
paralysis,
definitely
yeah.
have.
But
Definitely
where I
have.
freeze, no, like because I'm scared now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm falling
Like you peed
off.
yourself or what?
No, just
little bit?
where you can't move, like you're just in bed and like you just can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but back to the films. I feel like Evil Dead 2. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. Evil Dead 2.
Mm.
That's one that tripped me out.
You know, I couldn't
Yeah.
see it as something that was scary because I assumed that's like that's just not real.
No, yeah, no, that tripped me out.
You
Or it might have
gotta
been- it might have
think
been
of
the
something
first.
that's scary that can actually be like real as in like right now.
Nothing
Mhm.
can scare.
Yeah,
Joey.
Pet
Like
Sematary-
like a
Pet Sematary was
motherfucking like a
scary.
motherfucking clown like chasing you. Like that sounds more realistic than a motherfucking zombie
Do you guys have that problem?
that
Or
just
demon.
runs
Or
like
demon.
really slow.
Do you guys have that problem out here when all the clowns were dressing up? And
Oh, yeah.
finding out, yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually the reason why. If you guys noticed, if on any McDonald's campaigns right now, commercials, have you noticed that you guys have not seen Ronald McDonald in any commercials or any campaigns?
Only Grimace.
Only Grimace. Grimace came back, but Ronald McDonald, they took him off from their advertising because, in direct relation to that, because the clown scares that were going on at that time. Ronald was unappealing, so they haven't really brought him back since then. But hey, shout out to Ronald McDonald though.
He is a creepy motherfucker though.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Have
man.
you seen the old Ronald McDonald?
Oh, the OG one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fool looks
Oh, yeah.
creepier.
I think I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the type where I'll watch a documentary on McDonald's history, you know. So yeah, I've seen them.
So
those,
like
man.
taste,
Super
have a little taste of my chicken nuggets.
There you go. I do want to talk about this. Funny. Okay, so recently we went to shout out to Me Too, Crema by Me Too. They invited us to the Mexican OT show, right? So we had a great night. It's funny because George also had a good night. So I want to talk about that. Big shout out to the homie Manny. The way it started was I didn't know what you mean. Right. The homie Manny invited us to a hockey game, but I had some shout out to Manny. So the same night, I had scheduled something with the brand Me Too. They invited us to go to this Mexican OT. I didn't know it was gonna be a show. I thought they were just gonna film Mexican OT at the Me Too studios. So they basically invite me and they ask me, hey, bring your tattoo stuff. There's a possibility that you're gonna be able to tattoo Mexican OT, maybe one of his fans or just something, here. So we showed up ready to go. Turns out it was at the Echoplex. So we ended up going to set up at the Echoplex. And long story short, we ended up staying he got interviewed. We didn't get to tattoo him. And we were able to stay at the show. We ended up backstage and we were on stage with Mexican OT and all the other artists there. So we had an amazing night. But the same night, we're FaceTiming George. George, again, is at the Staples Center, which is Crypto Arena, right? And what happened over there, Georgie?
I went with my homies right there. And it was actually cool. The homie Manny hooked it up with VIP ticket booths to like kind of chill in there. But as soon as people started pouring in, because Herchell was like texting me and calling me and telling me like, yo, like tell me when Manny's there so that way I can like tell him like thanks.
Yeah, I want to say what's up.
I didn't know that, what was his name? Miguel?
You don't even know his name, huh?
Right. I guess he was like a famous musician.
Some rapper.
Yeah.
Hey, he said musician.
You said a rapper.
I said rapper. Yeah. So I was too into the game. So when everyone started coming in and Manny showed up with his boys and everybody, he pulled me aside. He's like, hey, like just to let you know, there's this like famous rapper or whatever, like musician.
And if you guys know
out.
George does not give a fuck about any celebrity. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Like, I'm just gonna view you as like a person. You know what I mean? Like, but when he told me that, I was like, who? You know what I mean? Like, who? And then like I FaceTimed Hirsch and I'm telling him like, hey, look, we're already over here. Say what's up to Manny. But just so you know too, there's another guy here apparently who like is like famous or whatever. And the whole time I was like sitting next to Miguel watching the hockey game. And we're both just like talking about hockey and stuff. And
we pictured you were gonna be like, so you rap? You're gonna be asking him, so you rap? What's one of your songs? And if you guys don't know who Miguel is the singer, right? He's a singer. What's some of it like? What is it? Moonwalking, the Come Through and Chill.
Yeah,
Chill.
Adorn.
Yeah, Adorn.
Yeah, it's all bangers,
come
bro.
on, man.
Classic.
Bangers,
I think it was much cooler that I didn't really know who he was because then like we were just in the moment, just having a good time. Like we're all talking about like, and it was funny because he was complaining about like the beer prices. Like, oh man, these beer prices are fucking. And I'm all like, fuck yeah, bro. Like,
well, they are though, yeah.
Like $10 for a fucking beer. Like,
I think it's
that's
more.
crazy. And he's like, fuck it, like I'll just like buy everybody, drinks and whatever. So
is that how he talked? Is that how his voice is?
I know he changed.
Right? I'm all like, it's all soft. He's all like, hey man, you know what I'm saying?
But
it was cool. He bought us like he bought room service and stuff. We were like chilling. We were all just vibing right there. We got a group pic.
I was gonna say you guys got a group picture at the end.
You know what I mean? But I was mainly like talking to Manny and Miguel for like the most of the time, and then and before you knew it, like the game's only like an hour long.
Yeah,
like an hour and a half. So we were like, oh shit, the game already ended. You know what I mean? And it was cool because we all left together. Like we all walked out. We're still talking. We're still chilling. You know what I mean? Which made it a more better night. I didn't know that you guys were actually close to us.
Yeah.
Because you guys were in LA and I was in LA as well. So like I didn't know we were like literally 10 minutes away from each other.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So we were literally 10 minutes away. But I was like, I'm just going to go home.
No, it was a good night, man. It was a good night.
The homie JC pulled up with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
He
we
was
ended up running to JC.
Oh, yeah, bro. I recognized them in the crowd.
Yeah, we ran to different people out there, man.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, we met a Peso.
That guy's so much fun. He's like so crazy. Like, shout out to JC.
There you go.
Yeah, I looked at him and he looked for me. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? And then he's like, oh shit, what's up? And then
And you know what's funny is that he texted me when I was at the hockey game, and he's like, bro, I'm a Ducks fan. Like, I wanted to go. And I'm like, he's like, motherfucker, you're over here with Herchell and the rest of the guys. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's funny. Nah, that was a great night. But yeah, shout out to Crema by me too. Shout out to Manny, you know, for the invitations. If we wouldn't have been there, we would have been over there. So no, it was a good night. It was a good night. So I do want to talk about something else too. So I recently did I did a four podcasts in a month, right? Like I think it was a month. But my most recent one, shout out to my boy Kia Nalbandi. I met him at VidCon, and he's a big creator on TikTok and YouTube, and he has a podcast. It's called No Script Podcast. So anyways, he asked me about, you know, what tattoos I've turned down. And I've done plenty of these tattoos, but we're talking about the Santa Muerte. I want to talk about the Santa Muerte real quick. Now, I've done plenty of Santa Muerte tattoos. I'm not scared to do more Santa Muerte tattoos. When he asked me, have you turned one down? I thought of one specific one, and it involved the Santa Muerte with other images that you didn't really get to see the rest of the conversation because you're only seeing like 30 seconds out of a whole combo, right? But I do want to ask you guys this because I've been getting, and it's expected, anytime when you post Santa Muerte related, because I've seen it in my previous videos, it's always a conversation starter. A lot of people believe in her. A lot of people get disrespected when, you know, the people that pray to her, when people don't understand, I guess, her meaning. So let me ask you guys this. My question is to you guys. Santa Muerte, in your opinion, in your point of view, what does she represent to you? Is it commonly known that she's a negative image, or what's your perception of the Santa Muerte? And yeah, I guess that's my question for you guys. What do you guys think about the Santa Muerte tattoo?
I kind of perceive it as life and death.
Okay,
it's like the good and the bad.
But would you? Let me ask you this: would you ever pray to her or anything like that? Would you step into a Santa Muerte temple? Like, would you be involved anywhere near that? I'm just asking that. Because you know there's that big temple in I think it's by Paramount Studios in LA.
There is, bro.
Hey, that thing looks scary. I'm not gonna lie. That thing looks crazy.
I mean,
yeah.
Would I walk into any kind of temple? Not really.
No. I'm saying I'm talking
really.
Santa Muerte only. Well, I want to Santa Muerte only.
Yeah.
But mine is like in general. Like I wouldn't really walk. Into,
would you
like,
say she's good or bad or neither?
I would say she's good and bad.
Both. Because my thing too is
like a mutual.
Yeah. Because I understand you could ask for protection, and here's the thing: I also want to clear it up too. I have amazing people, good clients that are good people that have the Santa Muerte tattoo. So that's another thing too: is don't judge someone based on somebody getting that tattoo. I don't want people to have that perception of that, right? Yeah. But from my understanding, as long as I've been tattooing, all I've known was out of 3 out of 5 people that I've tattooed, they are, like I said, trappers or doing something that's, you know what I mean? Like that's all I've known. And I also have heard that if you don't keep promises that she's a jealous saint, right? She's a jealous saint, so she gets jealous if you pray to others. Yeah. And I also heard that there's consequences if you don't keep your promises. And that's the stuff that makes me nervous, right? Yeah. So to pray to something that
she don't play around.
That's what I'm saying, So, and I understand, like people, there's even big business people that I know that have a Santa Muerte tattoo. They're big in business. So, I mean, again, that's my own. That's what I know of the Santa Muerte. I understand that she was an angel, that she's neither good or bad. In fact, people say she's good, but I think because people see it as the way she comes, as a Grim Reaper looking figure, that a lot of people fear her. But what do you guys think? What do you think? Listening, watching. Santa Muerte, is it a negative image? Is this what's your perception of the Santa Muerte?
Think of it like this way. It's like yin and yang, because you have the Virgen de Guadalupe, which is the same thing as the Santa Muerte, because they use the same body style. They just make it look skeleton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Right? Almost the same thing. It's basically the same thing.
I mean, they're all santos.
Yeah, and that's another thing too.
It's you're taking, like, when people view like Santa Muerte, it's like with the cloak. You know what I mean? She's
world.
Yeah, she's like either like holding.
Usually it's
like
scale
this,
world,
right?
Yeah.
But sometimes they'll do it with this, like she's praying as well too. Yeah. So they take the version of the Virgen de Guadalupe, and then they just turn it into the Santa Muerte.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because she's categorized under like San Judas, right? Like all the other saints too. Malverde. I'm about to do a Malverde tattoo on Sunday. Sick. So, you know, it's just, I've been getting a lot of comments. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people that pray to her. Yeah. So,
because now I feel like you're just specializing in only being specific to one thing. Yeah. But shouldn't it all be included? You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't just be like, oh, I don't give a fuck about the Santa Muerte. Yeah. Because I only believe in these ones. Yeah, and then that's not even. But that. It's not to say that you shouldn't push it to the side. It'd be like, look, condone it. You know what I mean? Like it's there. It's whatever's. You know what I mean? This is what I believe more in, but she also exists too.
Remember I did the house call, bro? Yeah, and I did the Santa Muerte.
And I thought about what you did. So tell them what you did.
I did 2 Santa Muertes. Okay, this was a house call. The guy specifically wanted me to go to his place. Do a tattoo. He said he did a he made a promise. This is a thing.
It's always a promise.
That's always a thing. Like with the Santa Muerte,
that's how you
pray.
Get it. That's the
they pray to them. Okay, let me enlighten you guys with what he told me. So he was saying that you have to kind of like pray to her, but until she wants to, she comes to you. Then she starts to appear and like whatever you're doing. Then that's when she's like cool with you, apparently. And then you know. The same thing with any santo. You ask for maybe like for more for money, for protection or something. With those wishes, they come to you, but they have a price, you know.
Exactly.
Depends on what it is. But point is, he was doing some like shady shit. And I guess she's been helping, right? And so he already had one Santa Muerte tattoo, but he wanted 2 more. So that's what I did.
So he did a total of 3 Santa Muerte.
So now he has, I think, a total of 3.
Wow.
So okay, I go to his place. His homies are there. Hey, Loki was a little sketchy. They have a big ass altar with the Santa Muerte, and they have like offerings. They have like little bottles, and then they have money.
Is she dressed as money?
No, she just had like the veil, you know,
usually,
type of thing.
Usually when they're dressed with money, they usually dress with money.
Oh, okay. But point is, there was a couple like bills everywhere, like on her little altar, the bottles too. And you know, I'm getting set up, and I already know what I'm gonna tattoo. I'm just there for the tattoo. I'm just there to get paid. Wow. And then business, you know, personal. But that's their pedo. Like if they want to, you know, pray to them, cool. I respect it. But as soon as I'm done tattooing, like I'm dipping. I'm not really trying to stay there. But crazy thing is, they even hire a banda, a grupo, to play music for her. Like while he's getting tattooed, they're like playing, and it's actually pretty cool. And I low-key was taking shots with him. I don't know if that makes it. Yeah. It makes me part of him. But but yeah, he ended up getting 2. And then after that, cool. I wrapped up. I left it like that. But I mean, I think that's I'm open to anything. But that's their beliefs, I think, and I have my own. And it doesn't. I think everyone has the perception that Santa Muerte is like evil or like on the dark side. You know, maybe it is to some, but to others, I think it sometimes helps people. Yeah, I think
it's how you use it.
Yeah, I think where you get fucked over is if you don't maybe keep your promises and stuff.
But even then,
she's a little like
that's a trip to me.
She's a little
because again, I feel like your blessings come with the price. That's what I'm saying. The blessings come with the price. Right. I don't know.
So if you break your promise, how do you fix it?
You can't fix it. That's the thing, bro. Like you're gonna either lose something or
and that's the thing too. I've met a lot of people that have the Santa Muerte that I've actually tattooed and they lost it all, man. I can think of a lot actually. I'll give you a quick story. I had a couple, right? A couple that came in, and I might have talked about it in the past, but had a couple that came in. The dude came in because he promised her. He was let's just say he was a businessman, right? This businessman would run throughout the U.S. and basically he got caught up in Arizona, and he was facing a long sentence. Yeah. He ended up beating his case because he was praying to the Santa Muerte, and he kept his promise, which was, I'm gonna get you tattooed. So he came in, got tattooed, boom, done. Yeah. The girlfriend comes in recently, right? Or the girlfriend later on came in by herself. She ends up telling me like, hey, he ended up getting picked up. He's gone for like over 20 years. So he ended up going to prison. He still ended up going to prison. Yeah. She promised her that she was going to get tattooed, basically asking for protection too and help. So I tattooed the Santa Muerte on her too. Week later, she gets picked up too. Bro. So those are 2 clients recently that were, they got picked up. They both got Santa Muerte, and as far as I know, they're gone for some time.
Usually they're
gone for some time.
They lost.
They lost.
Yeah, they usually they don't. They did something wrong on the way.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Like when you pray, you pray for that, because I got a homie that like he's really deep in that.
I think no matter what, too, like whatever you praise, bro. Like if you just end up doing something wrong, like there's gonna be any type of consequence, like a normal consequence. You know what I mean? Like no matter
karma,
if
there's
anybody,
certain
it's karma, bro.
Laws
like,
of the universe that exist no matter what you believe. Yeah. And at the end of the day, nobody really knows, right? At the end of the day, no one truly knows what happens to us when we transition, what's gonna happen. But here are things that I do believe in, man. I believe in the light, man. I believe in light and love. So wherever there's darkness, bro, I don't want to, like I said, I'm a horror fan. I love horror. I love horror movies. I love scary stuff. You know, I dressed as a devil. Come on, you know. Whoa. But these are just fun stuff, you know, just fun stuff for me. Yeah. What I truly believe is the light. I believe I'd rather be the light versus darkness. And I guess for me, like when I seen Santa Muerte, I just get the darkness vibe, and that's really all I'm going off of. I might be ignorant, I might not know, you know, what she truly is or whatever, but I mean, all I know is I wasn't raised on that, and you know, I was, and even certain you know, churches and organized religions, which I don't want to touch too much of, but they have a lot of crazy stuff in their history and background, you know. So that's why, again, I believe in love and light. That's what I truly believe in.
No one's ever raised to believe in dark stuff. You just either you in it or you're not. You know what I mean? Like who have you ever heard that says, yeah, I raised my kid to believe in Lucifer?
I mean, there is, bro.
I'm saying, but who have you known personally?
Oh, no, I don't
personally
know.
Tell you, this is what we do on Sundays while you guys are at church. We're over here praying to fucking
I'm not,
the devil.
and I'm not even saying that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's either you somehow you trail away and find.
Have you guys ever touched the Ouija board? The Ouija?
No.
The Ouija. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Julio, I didn't hear anything from you.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Dang.
Nah, I don't think so.
I would see. That's another thing. I would not touch that. I would not touch it, man. I was watching this documentary on exorcisms, right? And they were saying that it was this guy, this priest that performs exorcisms, and they asked him, what's the most common pattern, the most common thing, the common denominator amongst these exorcisms, right? And you know what they said was that 99% of cases all involve someone fucking with the Ouija board, man.
Yeah, no.
Fucking with the Ouija board. I mean, yeah. I'm nervous about that. I gotta talk to my brother Richie the Sinner. I hope he's not touching that, because that's real, man.
Keep him from the Ouija board.
yeah. Because I'm. Man.
Just take him to Mexico where I live, bro, and he's not gonna act that way no more, bro. Over there's a lot of shit. I'm like, where I stay at? Fuck.
Yeah. Do the huevo cleanse on him.
Yeah. The huevo cleanse.
He's gonna come out black.
And see, those things are crazy, because how do you explain that? Because I grew up going to that. I remember my mom and my tia, we used to go to like, again, the botanicas and places, and I remember seeing that, man, and I've seen it with my own eyes. The egg with the, what is it? Sometimes they find like a bone or different things in the eggs.
We still do it with my kid.
Really? You guys did that?
Yeah.
And what came out of that egg?
There'll be times where
is it like
where it would come out like it looks like perdido.
Mine came out as huevos rancheros.
We do it every once in a while still.
Really?
Yeah, we still do it.
Wow, I haven't seen or done that in recent
years. At my house, like
we
cleanse. Yeah, we do the whole thing. We cleanse with it.
Oh dang,
they're too expensive to do that. I don't know.
Wow, they charge. How does that work? Because I know, like with psychics, there's like a certain way for
about
payment.
The huevos, they're too expensive.
Okay. The huevos are too expensive.
We don't go to like somewhere specific. We do it at our house, and then we. You know what I mean? We pray.
Wow.
I know, but that when you went to that thing for the Santa Muerte, I'm surprised that they didn't shower them with money. Usually in every event, they
probably
the tío showers the person with money. I'll tell you, showers him with money.
I'm pretty sure that they did other stuff after that, like, because the party kept going, you know.
Yeah.
I was there for the tattoo, and I did, like, that was just my business. And
I have a homie that
I'm sure they do.
He grew up with how he said that you and I had that homie. He grew up knowing the Santa Muerte as a Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. And I see that's the thing. Like sometimes people are raised into the Santa Muerte.
Y ese güey lo bañan con dinero every once in a while.
And I've also heard too, because I've had a lot of like Mexican clients with traditional parents or grandparents, and like I said, I've always heard, you know, people tell me, oh, I can get anything, but just no calaveras, no skulls, no calacas, you know? And I think a lot of it was in direct relation to the Santa Muerte. So it's kind of divided, you know, when it comes to, because I know it's a lot of countries pray to the Santa Muerte, but I'm talking about Mexico specifically. There's a lot of people that do pray to her, man. Yeah. You know, I had a lot of Salvadorian clients that. Say that again?
Do you have any?
Yeah, I have skulls. I have Dia de los Muertos skulls.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, I got a few.
No, but I have a possessed Jesus right here with tattoos. That's pretty dark too.
That's fucking dark. Jesus from Pirates of the Caribbean, the Kraken.
Oh yeah,
the one squid guy.
Yeah. Nah, it looks cool. But something I don't know if you guys seen in recent news. Newsom signs law requiring cursive handwriting to be taught in California schools. I very recently learned that handwriting wasn't taught, because when I was a kid,
I was taught.
Okay, you were.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are probably like some of the last generations, because they weren't teaching that anymore. They weren't teaching handwriting.
And it was interesting because in high school, it was natural for me to write in cursive, like to connect the letters, right? So, and then my high school teachers would be like, "Hey, you can't write in cursive." Or like, I can't understand your writing. I was like, what? Like,
you fucking scribble.
Like, you're a teacher. Like, I'm not, you know, and it's not even that hard to read. Like, it wasn't actually like chicken scratch. It wasn't like
mine's all chicken scratch.
Yeah, it's actually pretty legible, bro, and it was kind of nice. But
for a guy who does lettering all the time, my fucking lettering is like chicken scratch all the fucking time.
Yeah, but I guess it's.
I have been told that when I write deposits.
Oh, they usually say artists have like terrible handwriting.
I do have terrible handwriting.
Mine too.
I'm like, yeah, bro, we'll do your whole sidearm or whatever, you know what I mean? We'll do your whole sidearm.
There you go.
With lettering and shit, sick as fuck. And
but you have to double check the spelling though. You have to double check the spelling.
I go to write the deposit slip and it's all like chicken scratch and shit. And they're like, this is the motherfucker that's gonna do my whole like back piece, like lettering or forearm piece and lettering.
Now imagine me how I feel. What you mean? Like they could barely understand me. They're like, damn, this was gonna tattoo me. He could barely talk.
He could barely speak. Yeah. No. So recently there's this video that's been trending. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's a TikToker gets someone's deceased grandfather tattooed on him after they trolled him in the comments. So it's this heavily tattooed guy. He's responding to a comment. It's this hater, right? Basically, he's this guy that's heavily tattooed and he's a recovering addict. And the comment, he's responding to a hater. The hater basically says, I hope you get back on drugs and, you know, you pass away, sort of thing. So this dude, he goes on his profile and he sees that his dad passed away. So the guy responds to that comment and he gets a portrait of his dad that passed away with a Grim Reaper right in the back to troll him. Did he take it too far? Is that too far? That's some next level troll.
Wait. He tattooed someone else's grandpa?
Dad, that died.
The one that commented,
Yeah, the one that commented hate, his dad passed away, and the dude that got trolled got his dad tattooed, the troll's dad tattooed, but with the Grim Reaper. Basically just trolling his dad's death, bro. That's the world that we're in right now in 2023.
That's some petty shit right there.
Yeah, next level.
Either you take it or you handle it. That's it.
There you go.
You know,
there
you
go.
Be a man.
It is a little too extreme, but like the one that commented like was kind of a dick.
Definitely. He basically said, I hope you off yourself.
Yeah, so I mean, like that's a good way to get back. But that's a little that's a little extreme. But he did ask for it, you know what I mean?
You telling me to get back at him, you sat like fucking plus hours to tattoo someone's dad on yourself. I mean, you don't even know whether it's something.
I mean, what we were saying the other time,
that's like some petty evil shit right there.
Si te vas, do that shit? Fuck yeah. Si te vas a llevar, like, te tienes que aguantar, you know?
Yeah. True. Yeah. I mean, that's karma right there. Yeah, again, what you put out comes right back to you,
that's wild, bro.
But now that's permanent on him.
What if it was like a sweet old grandma, bro, with the Grim Reaper?
I mean, true. Like, you could imagine that? He's mourning. He's mourning and then...
That's fucking...
That's insane. That's insane.
Oh, man.
And it's like poorly done too.
Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to my friends over at actually my friends over with Sacred Souls. Their management reached out and I got to go to Catch You on the Rebound, which is an oldie show. So I recently went out there, me and Angelique went out there, got to experience the concert. And yeah, we were able to go backstage. I was out there with Joey Quinones. I was out there with Adrian Carmine, Joey from or
It's like,
was it
I'm
the
just
homie
going
from
through
the
all your
Altens?
photos right now.
Yo. I knew you were.
Chill the fuck out.
What am I gonna find her?
Persian lingerie.
Whoa. Hey, I'm gonna get that video that Angel sent to me on accident yesterday.
Whoa.
It happens. Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever accidentally text the homie such shit? I've done that before. I've been like in the middle of texting the homie and then Angelique, and I'll be like, I send him an I love you text, you know?
Oh yeah.
Hit him back with an I love you too, babe.
I thought you really meant it, Hirsch.
Yeah.
When you texted me that.
Yeah. No, but it was a great show, bro. I got to go out there. I've never been to the Greek. Actually, this was at the Greek theater. And yeah, man, got to meet all sorts of people out there. Shout out to the homies too at Industry Music Group. I'm gonna be in contact with them too, and so I'm trying to get these oldie shows going.
Let me find out you're in the headline.
Damn.
Like,
Hey,
He's
pretty
gonna be
soon,
like,
pretty
with-
soon it's gonna
with
be
the watch.
hosted by Rockroll G.
With the
Spain
watch.
sound. Yeah, he's all like that. Like,
Damn.
Hey, I thought
¿Qué
you were
onda, qué
gonna
onda?
wear your watch.
Oh yeah. No. Hey, speaking of watches, today's sponsor is brought to us by Saint Montreal. Saint Montreal is an accessory line available online. Make sure to check them out. It's Saint-Montreal. You guys can get these nice looking
I was
shades.
about to say that too.
I also
Like,
got the watch
shades.
too. They have 2 colors available, and they're Latino owned brand. And I feel like I'm rocking designer.
Saint Montreal sponsor me
Yep.
That's why we're all wearing shades.
I came out in the video.
because
There
I'm
you go.
the only. I feel like out of everybody, I feel like I always wear a watch
True.
all the time.
Yeah, it's too,
I wear watches,
It's
but
too
I don't
flashy
put
for
it
me.
on.
True.
No, but I like. a nice
it's cool though,
watch.
but
Yeah.
I can't rock those Apple Watches.
I want to wear it with like a suit or something, you know?
yeah,
Something like
yeah.
that.
You got to go all out. I think.
Yeah.
But to be
Yeah.
honest, I'm always pretty much in a suit.
Spansa.
No.
Hey, we should do a podcast all in a suit. That would be an amazing podcast, bro.
But with the tejanas.
Yeah, with the tejanas too. Yeah. And the mustache. Man.
Very tight.
Might as well make a band.
It's like let me wear my Croc shoes.
There you go. So in recent entertainment news, Drake officially ties Michael Jackson as the male soloist with the most #1 hits. I don't care what anybody says, Bad Bunny, even Drake. Michael Jackson is hands down the greatest artist of all time.
Whoa.
Can you guys argue that? Who's up there? I mean, I know there's a lot of legends out there. You could name like Elvis, you know. But you know,
Unless Drake
who's up
makes
there?
my dad cry, I feel
That's what I'm
like he
saying.
ain't #1. Because when Michael Jackson died,
Facts.
my dad cried.
Facts.
That guy cried. I've never seen him cry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I've
let me
never
ask-
seen
okay.
that motherfucker. He cried when he heard Michael Jackson died.
All right, let me ask you this: does he lose points, Michael Jackson, because he was fucking around with kids?
Whoa. Allegedly. We don't know. though.
Allegedly, but
Allegedly,
I mean,
no.
most. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't
I don't know. Is he different? He's off, of course. But I mean, we don't
Do
know.
you fuck with
We
him?
don't know.
Michael Jackson? Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
but I'm asking. I'm just like genuinely asking. Like, does he lose points?
Well, he didn't touch me.
I mean, if hey, what's the
wait,
Chappelle?
so you like like that where you would let him?
Nah, well, he didn't touch me, so you know what I mean. He's cool. He
Damn.
cool with me.
What's you seen that Dave Chappelle fucking stand up? Oh, it's too much, man.
With the Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, it's hilarious, man.
Nah, but I remember the scary movie one where like he's
Yeah,
telling the kids to
Oh,
come.
yeah. That's wild. Oh, scary movie, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see anybody. I mean, because, yeah, again, Michael Jackson hit before the internet, so it's just a different time. I don't think they'll ever
I'm
be.
surprised you don't have a Michael Jackson.
I'm working on it. I do want to get one.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do want
At
to
the
get one.
kids.
Whoa, chill. Chill
The
the fuck
zoo, the zoo in the background.
out. Yeah.
No, he's dope. I just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel
Bad
like
Bunny, though.
his death did hit different.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Another one that hit different too is Kobe Bryant, which rest in peace, Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant, 24. This is episode 24. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like those 2 deaths, at least in my lifetime, have been some of the most like impactful. That collectively the world felt.
I don't think I have a heart for that.
Yeah.
I remember when Kobe passed, bro.
Yeah.
I was at work. It was like in the early afternoon, and then they're like, "No way!" In the aisle, they're like, "No way, Kobe just died."
Yeah. See, it's one of those moments where you remember exactly where
I
you
know,
were.
and it was so.
What
fucked-
about Mac
It
Miller?
was so fucked up when like the people I guess that went to go rescue, they were
Mhm.
taking pictures or something with them. Remember?
Wow,
You remember
yeah,
that?
they
Bro?
were- yeah.
That was-
Well,
that was
think of it like
wild.
this:
Yeah.
What do you think about
What?
Nipsey Hussle and Mac Miller when they both died?
I mean, they
Well,
were
did you feel
impactful,
like-
but not on that level.
Right,
They were
Nowhere
cool. I
near.
just didn't listen
Nowhere
to them.
near. Yeah. No,
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think it was nowhere near, man. Honestly.
Because Kobe kind of represents like LA.
Because we were supposed to tattoo
like
Mac Miller.
Lakers.
Remember, Hirsch?
Yeah. Yeah, well, when it's remember you were with me
Yeah.
when we got the news Mac Miller died. We were at Kyle Kuzma's house. Yeah,
Really?
that's when we were. That was the same.
No,
day.
we were hanging out in the park.
In the
waiting
park when we found out.
for Kyle Kuzma. We were
Yeah.
taking a nap on the grass.
Yeah, we were waiting for him, but we ended up going to his house.
They were having a time with themselves.
Yeah, little picnic,
Dang.
little picnic.
Little
Hey,
bastard.
man,
I remember it too. We were just laying on the
yeah,
grass.
homies. It's homies in the park. Homies in the park.
We were looking at the clouds. We were like, look at them clouds.
Yeah,
He's like, what can you
That,
make?
that was shaped like a heart.
yeah. Homies in the park. Homies in the park.
And then they just turned
No, but when we were driving to Kyle Kuzma's house, that's when you got the text, or I think we had it on the radio, right?
Yeah,
That Mac Miller passed away.
yeah.
That's funny.
No, that was nuts. Yeah, so we're almost towards like the end of the year, right? It's a weird time. You know, I was having a conversation with Angel here, which by the way, if you guys need any podcasting needs, make sure to check them out.
Shout out to Angel.
Yeah, we're gonna link them in the description here if you guys want to check them out. If you guys need any podcasting needs, they also travel too, so they can, you know, go to your location for an extra fee. But yeah, for all your media services, check them out. But what were we on topic on before we got on
You
there?
were gonna say
Jackson.
You
something.
said the end of the year. is
Oh,
coming.
end of the year. Okay, I do want to talk about just the timing. End of the year. This is kind of a weird time. I noticed that September is typically a slower month. Everyone's preparing for the holidays. It's the end of the year. You know,
Slow
a lot of people are
season.
going to be traveling, and then also it's a weird time because of the world right now. You know, there's all these things going on. Holidays. I know a lot of my creator friends right now are struggling. I'm seeing friends, you know, crying on the internet. You know, it literally crying in tears because they're going through it. You know, and a lot of people I feel like are going through it, and you know, we don't talk about it much here, but
Well, maybe
you know?
you should get a 9 to 5.
no, and even that's what I'm saying. Even friends with 9 to 5s, it's just a hard time right now. You know,
Get a
so
second job.
get a second job.
Right.
Hey,
You telling me
I mean,
you put all your
You
eggs
gotta
in
do-
one
you gotta do what you
basket?
gotta
because
do.
you're saying like crying online to me, it actually gives me like, bro, like I don't feel sympathy for you. Like hold on,
Like, why are you crying online?
Why are you
Get
crying?
your ass up.
Get your ass up. You know,
Because we're Mexican, you know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's the Mexican, the bigote in me. That, like,
Take it up and you'll
Bro.
be different.
Yeah.
Talk about like shit. The lowest I had, well, besides the overdraft fees that I had, bro, like $16 I had in my bank account, bro,
Yeah.
and that was when I was going to college and I was working. But I made it by, you know. Fuck
There
it.
you go.
But I think I know.
Yeah.
The crying online is
It's like I got
got
kids to
Yeah.
feed.
I got
You think I got time to cry online and be like,
Hey, I don't judge anybody that does that, but I
That's
personally
just me,
could
though.
never. I don't really
Nah,
cry.
fuck that.
First off, I
that
don't
shit's
even
like
cry,
major cringe
rarely.
to me.
You just see someone crying, you keep scrolling, George.
Yeah, I was like
not interested.
that's like the same thing. Like 5 cents, like
Same
25
thing.
cents.
Yeah, man.
Can help feed a Twitch streamer.
That Twitch stream.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
But
Fucking
I'm
troll.
not talking about just creators in general. You know, right now it's a hard time for people. You know, that's when the highest levels of or the highest rates of crime, right? What is it? Break-ins.
maybe you shouldn't have
theft.
bought in that.
you know, things
that
like that,
$15
you know?
latte or whatever.
Whoa.
This was like $5.
Yeah, come on, brother.
Just saying.
What you mean?
Extra phone.
Yeah.
Water.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that one.
Right, it is expensive. I was like, damn, fucking $7. No,
It'd be
a
like that.
meal.
I'm
That's
just
a
saying, if
meal.
you're living in LA,
California.
in California,
SoCal.
you gotta have 2 jobs, a side hustle,
You got
and
to.
like an extra side business where or someone providing you also like
Facts.
half rent.
That's why everybody's moving. You know, a lot of people are, a lot of people are leaving the state. We see it all the time. People are going to Arizona, Texas. We had
Especially
my
Texas.
client last night was in Florida. You know, there's no taxes out there too. So yeah, it is. It's getting hard out there. Comment your city. Let us know where you guys are watching
That's
from.
why I'm always so grateful for my clients.
with the Gators.
Like without you guys,
Florida.
I'd be slanging crack or
Whoa,
rapping.
whoa,
or rapping about
whoa,
slanging
whoa,
crack.
whoa.
You know,
You said rapping?
You're slanging that crap.
All right, can
Yeah.
we settle this on the podcast since we have Julio and George here
Oh,
today?
shit.
I'd love to settle this. So George and Julio usually they're going off. They're getting their vocals on. You know, sometimes I feel like we're getting a live. I don't even know if it's the music
Right.
playing. Sometimes I'm thinking like, damn, is Aaron Fraser really here right now? Is he singing?
Holy
these
shit.
lovely melodies? But Julio has an amazing voice too, but I'd like to settle this today.
No, he
Who's
doesn't.
got the better voice? Is it Julio or George? Can we have a sing off today? Your choice
I'm
of
not
song.
gonna sing.
15
We don't
seconds.
hear music.
Come on.
I need like
Georgie.
I need like
Come on,
4 or
man.
5 more beers in
Come
me.
on.
We'll
Angel,
all
more
Let's
minutes
get-
for George.
Just a little
I need music
harmonize,
playing.
bro. Harmonize. Just
need
one little
music
song.
playing.
I want to settle this. Who's the best singer? Or we could save it for the vlog.
Vlog time. Watch it.
It's like, put your head
Speaking of
on
vlogs,
my
though, we just-
Nah, let's figure it out.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Okay.
That wasn't bad.
Julio.
Oh shit. You said that was me.
Baby.
Oh shit.
I don't know any other songs. You know?
Una en español.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa. I was just
What time is it? What
I
time
was
is
just
it?
time is it?
fucking
What time
around.
is
It's not even Monday,
Let's get one
dog.
going. Let's get one going. For the culture.
It's not
for the
even
culture.
Monday.
What
For the
time is
culture.
it?
Look at that. From Starbucks.
Hey, they need to sponsor some.
Modelo
Man,
time.
you guys are
Salud.
bad influence.
Salud.
Will you
Today.
start it?
Aquí andamos.
¿Qué anda? Saludos a todo allá.
Angel, you're a bad
Ahí
influence.
Oh,
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, George is gonna be all relaxed at the pumpkin patch later.
Oh, you're going to a pancake patch? Oh, yeah.
Dude, I
So
said that like 4 times.
Mexican beer is on top right now. Modelo has it's right now it's the number 1 selling beer in the US right now. So it's a Mexican owned beer. Yeah, we're on
It's the
top
only
right
beer I
now.
ever drink.
Yeah. Hey, I love Pacificos
Or-
too. Pacifico
or
gang.
Dos Equis.
Pacifico's my favorite.
Pacifico gang.
If there's nothing else, maybe a Pacifico. But
I like Don
I would
Julio.
you never catch me liking with a Bud Light or a Coors.
Mm.
Never.
Not at the shop, out of your house, yeah.
Fuck no.
I know, right?
Or a Budweiser. Fuck all that. It's water.
He has a secret stash in his car.
Ask my homies.
That's right.
Ask my homies. They hand me a Bud Light. I literally toss that shit
And
in the
it's a
ground.
bottle kind. So que le chupa.
Fuck no. Ask all my homies about me. They'll tell you.
I grew up on
I'd rather drink a warm Modelo
there you go. Over a cold
than a
Bud Light.
cold Bud Light.
My dad used to drink Tecate growing up.
Cruise Light was.
I feel like every dad either grew up drinking Tecate or Budweiser.
Cruise Light for me.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Because I remember the frío como los Rockies. And the bottle, it would like be when it was cold, the mountains would like change color and shit on the bottom.
Bro,
That
for
was
my
pretty-
father-in-law, like every Christmas, every birthday, every like any occasion that includes him,
Yeah.
we get him something that's Budweiser related.
Oh, that's
Really?
Like we get him like
That's cool.
the sandals, the fucking the glass cups when it says Budweiser, the clocks,
the
with
beer
fucking
hat with the
aftershave.
the
Yeah,
bottles with the-
anything that has like a logo of Budweiser, we give it to him, and he's like, I like Budweiser, but I don't like it that much.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I recently went to a party, right? Kids party. And one of the dads there, he's an older dad, and his son was kind of lingering around, and his son's probably like 10 years old.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen this in many years, and it's something that this is from my childhood. The dad gave his son a little sip of the beer, and he's like, "Don't tell your mom," you know. But that's something that I remember when I was a kid. That was super common, bro. I see little kids faded, you know, little kids lit. You know, and I remember getting little sips of the beers. I remember being the kids would get beers, but I feel like that's kind of gone away. You know, like me as a parent, I would never give my kid. I wouldn't, man. I wouldn't. I'm cool. No, I wouldn't. Nah, man. I wouldn't, man.
But
I
do
wouldn't.
you guys,
Alcoholism runs in my family. I don't want to get them started young. Just to be honest, you know.
But
Well, are you an alcoholic?
As I'm sipping a beer.
I know, right?
That's what I was about to say. But are you an alcoholic though?
7 in the morning.
I've had alcoholic tendencies. Yeah, I have.
No. That's different. I'm saying the minute
No.
that you wake up,
No, I'm not.
you get a beer.
No.
That's different.
No,
And then
absolutely
the minute
not.
that you go to sleep,
This-
you're having another beer. Like the whole from then
Yeah.
to now, you're having.
No,
a beer.
absolutely
That's
not.
alcoholism.
Absolutely not.
Because I know a bunch of people that are like that.
Yeah.
They're alcoholics. Like
Yeah.
they tell me like all I eat is tall can Budweisers and fucking ceviche. I'm like, that's fucking gross.
Yeah.
I had an uncle that
Like, how do you live off of just that?
Yeah, that
Drink-
drink so much that if he didn't have
Yeah.
beer, or he will drink the actual alcohol bottle, like the alcohol.
Damn.
Like, he would drink that shit.
When I go to
That's
Mexico,
the
I
way,
can't even keep up with my primos, bro, because after work, boom.
He's like
I-
my 10-year-old primo.
yeah. What's that, your primos?
True. Bro, in Mexico, they're
No,
starting
bro, I
young, bro.
cannot keep up. Cannot keep up.
They're like chugging that shit and they're like,
I know. He's like 11 years old. It's like,
échale.
No, and I noticed that over there, at least with my family, it's all beer. Like they don't really drink tequila. That's like kind of like a holidays every once in a while thing.
Special occasions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, because I feel like out here in the American culturally, that's what it's all about. The bottles, the liquor, the mixed drinks. You see all these like pretty looking drinks, So out there, at least unless you're in the city, it's definitely like that. But more in like the rancho, smaller pueblos, not a lot of people are on that. So when I went out there, bro, we're making palomas out there, going crazy with them. We're doing shots. And I remember, because, out here, we do these big ass shots. And my primo was like, no, ese no es un shot, because their shots were like this. Yeah. Literally, when you get the shot glasses and they're measured, literally the small amount, because we're doing the full cups, So they're tripping out like, no, ese no es un shot. We're going with the big cups.
I know, my
big
shots
boy
are...
shit.
Big boys.
My shots are like...
I want a big boy.
Hey, put a little bit of that Modelo in your coffee, Juan.
Nah, it's crazy. I didn't even open mine.
Dang, I know. I seen that.
Whoa. Too early, bro. No, it's because I'll be honest.
It's 12.
But that's not early.
That's why.
Now you're just day drinking.
Nah, yeah, exactly. Nah, my stomach's already fucked up, and then if I were to...
Well, no shit, you ate that coffee, bro.
Exactly. Ya me está... I'm sweating right now.
Está así.
Whoa.
Pues quítate la bigote, güey.
I know, right?
It's too hot.
It's dripping right.
Hey, that's natural, bro. What are you
if
talking
you're not
about?
drinking the beer, you gotta take out the beer.
Nah.
Just because,
It's like, all right. It's fake. Yeah.
You're like, aha.
You guys have any traveling? You guys have any traveling plans for the holidays?
Not
What do you guys
this
do?
year,
You guys
bro.
still with family?
I travel every day.
Well, actually,
This motherfucker does travel every day. Fucking 2-hour, 3-hour drive from wherever he
today
lives.
was a pretty good drive, though.
Yeah.
Yesterday was like
Julio's
3
commute is 2 hours every day.
I think about life a lot.
There you go. That reflection time.
I know. And then some people are weird when I'm driving.
I go to Hammond and that's already too much for me.
I'm trying to get a cabin
There you go.
in the winter.
Dang.
If you guys come visit me, I'll get the motorcycles ready so we could go enjoy it.
If you pay for my whole
There you
day,
go.
you pay for my gas, you pay for my food,
shit.
fuck it, I'll go.
George is bougie, man.
Might
And you have to personally invite him too. So
Yeah.
And I gotta get an envelope.
yeah.
To go over
I'll
there,
probably
a
do that
letter.
with the horse only. But other than that, the rest is all you.
yeah.
If you bring me a horse, I'll ride it all the way over there to your house.
Whoa.
I'll give you that horse.
Oh.
It takes me like forever.
You said, I'll give you that
I'll
horse.
give you
You
that,
can ride
yeah.
me, though.
Also, I do want to give everybody a heads up. Black Friday next month, we host an annual Black Friday event. So if you missed Friday the 13th, you'll have an opportunity to collect a flash tattoo for Friday the 13th. And if you're not following the shop page, make sure to check out the shop page. That's where we post up-to-date news on upcoming events and promotions. That's Pachuco_tattoo on Instagram. Again, a lot of the events I'm not really posting on my personal, so you have to follow the shop page. And I think some of the guys are offering some flash tattoos for the rest of the month too. So
And it's always as always, it's first come, first serve. You can't make an appointment. You know what I mean? There's no reserving.
Unless you flirt with the guy that's doing the wait list.
Nah.
Who's
You gotta slip a 20.
his name is
Because I get it all the time.
His name is Ricardo.
It's like, can I make an appointment that day? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro.
He don't like it when I call him Ricardo.
Oh, you call my brother Richie Ricardo?
I was like, hey, Ricardo, come here.
Dang.
Ricky Ricardo.
Like my
Yep.
Ricardo.
Any last shout outs? Anything you
I
want to?
want to shout out to what's his name? Gabriel? Is his name
Gabriel.
Oh, yeah.
For the baby shoes. They're dope as fuck.
Shout out to him.
Is that what came
Yeah.
in that box?
Yeah.
That came yesterday? No, because I got it. I'm the one that signed up
Yeah.
when the FedEx dropped it off.
yeah, it was baby
I thought it
shoes.
was gloves.
No, it was baby shoes.
No.
I was like, they look cool. I was like, hell yeah. Thank you. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Manny,
The
though.
homie.
Yeah. Shout out
Oh,
to the
yeah,
homies.
Manny.
to Manny too.
That too.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Manny.
And the
Also, actually, real quick, happy birthday, Mimi. Big shout out to Mimi. It's her birthday today. I
Shout
think
out
she
to
has an
Mimi.
appointment with Eric next week, too.
Oh,
Shout out to
really?
Rebecca. Shout out to Early Gang. Everybody, watching and supporting. I know a lot of people are just newly catching on to this podcast. So if you've been here before, appreciate you. And you guys have any other things here? No, that's it. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys listening, watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. Make sure to Just grabbing my thigh.
I felt you touching me, so I was like,
Nah.
get away.
All right, man. You guys have a good one. We hope to see you on the next episode. It's back in the day. Much love.
What?